Hey folks, Doug Blake with Body Design University. In this video, I want to answer a question. I got a good question from a student was asking me about a particular supplement, branch chain amino acids or BCAA, right? So branch chain amino acids. And the question was really, is it necessary? Now, this individual uses them as a lot of people do. It's one of I guess you can call it sort of a go-to supplement, particularly for I should say anybody, but younger folks, particularly guys that are looking to increase lean body mass, for instance, heavier sort of weight trainers. And so we're going to keep things in context here. So his question was, is it necessary? He's really asking for himself, should I be taking these? Now, it's great to do a video like this because there's a lot of opinion that goes into my answer. There's also a fair amount of science and research as to the efficacy of using branch chain amino acids just in general. So, in this video, I want to kind of answer that question and help all of you out because it really begs a bigger question, which is what supplements are necessary? And by the way, what does it mean to be necessary? It's more like are branch chain amino acids in the case like this gentleman was asking me, are they effective? So I think that's a better question, but I want to phrase it the way it was asked to me. Is it a necessary supplement? And so my answer could be yes, it could be no. More often than not, the answer is no. And if you watch any of my videos, what I try to do is kind of walk both sides of the street on this, where we see, in general, two types of individuals that we might actually be training. And I like to keep it very stark. These individuals are 99% average people, whether they be totally detrained, unfit, or fit. And there's a lot of folks that are really fit in really good condition, but they do not fit into the other category, which is a very, very small minority of individuals. And I like to term them athletes. And when I say athletes, I'm not necessarily talking about competitive athletes, Olympic level, NCAA level athletes. I'm talking about those individuals that include that group for sure, but other individuals who kind of step out and above the fit individual, individuals that are simply trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle, maybe even compete in, competitions on the weekends, things like that. Those individuals might actually fit into this category of athletes. So it's because I break those up that I can give you a definitive yeah, perhaps, or no, not at all. So for the 99.9% of all your clients that you'll be training with that are fit, that are in really good shape, they're eating well or okay. The answer to the question, are branch chain amino acids as a supplement necessary? The answer is unequivocally no. In fact, it's a waste of money for the vast majority of people. I think I might, if anything, the only people I would even recommend take them would be some sort of athlete, an individual that perhaps is not getting enough nutrients, particularly proteins, in their body, or bodybuilders, for instance, that are coming into a show that are trying to obviously reduce their body fat. So they're generally upping overall physical output on a daily, weekly basis as they get prepped for a show. At that point, yeah, generally going to throw branch chains into their other supplement package that they're using to get prepped. So you can see it is a very, very small group of individuals that I would say, sure. Now, remember, when I say yes, they would be, quote, necessary, I'm talking about branch chain amino acids as a supplement being one of probably five, six, seven, upwards of 10 other supplements they're taking, because there's a certain point where you just got to throw as much fuel into the fire as possible. You've got to be careful with that, but that is just that very small percentage of individuals. Getting back to the 99.9% of individuals that we deal with, even fit individuals, the answer to the question is no. you don't need branch chain amino acids. And the reason is really very simple. In general, if you are eating well, and I put that in quotes, meaning you are consuming enough protein in your diet, particularly whey proteins, you will generally get more than the adequate amount of branch chain amino acids. And simply adding more of the branch chain amino acids, and by the way, if you don't know, the branch chain amino acids are three amino acids. They come as a package: leucine, leucine, and valine. Those three amino acids come together as a package, branched in a chain. So when you eat foods that contain those amino acids, obviously complete proteins are going to contain those. You're generally getting enough of the branched chain amino acids to do whatever it is they do in your body. Now, what we do know is that there are certain amino acids that have a particular propensity to help an individual that is using resistance training on a regular basis to help grow or hypertrophy muscle tissue. Leucine being the one, and you've probably seen it if you've been in the industry at all and you're paying attention. A lot of the research has already been documented. Tells us that there's one amino acid, leucine, kind of acts as a triggering amino acid, providing all the other elements, and variables are in place for muscular hypertrophy. So even if you were taking branched chain amino acids, you're getting some leucine in there, but you're also getting the isoleucine and the valine. So what I would say to individuals that ask me, is it necessary to take branched chain amino acids? I would ask, what is it that you're trying to accomplish? Grow lean body mass. Well, then my next question is why aren't you just taking additional leucine? That has its own issues and problems associated with it. And I'm not recommending you do that, but I just want to get an idea of what the individual is trying to accomplish. And since we know, for the most part, that when everything else is in place, you're consuming enough calories, enough protein, enough this, you're training hard, yada, 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 you're getting enough rest, all your recovery variables are in place, right? Additional leucine could actually help. The point here is that as a supplement, branch chain amino acids, completely unnecessary. Now, that's my opinion. I do know folks that will continue to use them because they sort of attached to it, tied into it, and they quote, think or believe that it helps them. And if that is the case, because I'm not training you, you can do whatever you want to do. But if you're my client, I'm not going to recommend it. And now, to finish this up, the most practical part of this: how much are you spending on branched chain amino acids? If you're using whey protein, doesn't matter which one, concentrate, isolates, hydrosylates, it doesn't matter. If you're using whey protein on the regular, okay, why are you spending extra money on branched chain amino acids? So I look at it this way: how much does that supplement cost you? $10, $15, $20? I don't even look at the prices anymore because I just don't recommend these supplements to folks. Go look at the prices and then do yourself a big favor. Equate the cost of that supplement, that bottle of supplement that you're going to purchase for an unknown effect on your body. How much food can you buy with that? I always look at it as how much steak I could buy. How much meat could I buy? Because I obviously eat a lot of red meat. So I say with $10, wow, I could buy this. And this real food is probably going to provide a whole lot more benefit to you than branched chain amino acids or a host of other supplements that y'all are probably using. Please do me a big favor. Let me know if this helps, if you understood what I'm going over with you. And of course, give me your opinion as well in the comment section. And by the way, in the comment section, if you have another supplement you want us to do a video on, please do so. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Have a great week. Talk to you next week.